also did well was Quess Corp. Yesterday they came out with their performance revenue growth of almost 48% on the top line, and they announced an acquisition too. And the stock was up 4%, now a little off the high point of the day, but remember, it is up 60% in the last 12 months. So to discuss their numbers and more, we have Ajit Isaac, the CMD of the company, joining us on the phone line. Thanks a lot, Mr. Isaac, for joining in, and congratulations yet again on a good quarterly performance. Personally, congratulations to you too. You have been reinstated as the CMD for the next 5 years. Just one thing, as far as your revenue run rate is concerned, 48%, how much of that is organic, how much of that is inorganic, and what is this growth likely to be going forward?
Thank you, and happy to be on this show today. So as an overall commentary, this is a classic Quess quarter, in the sense this is what we ideally like to report on a quarter-to-quarter basis. Robust growth, margin expansion, integration of a couple of acquisitions, new investments, and of course strengthening of the management team. We've had revenue growth for about 48% on a year-on-year basis for this last quarter, and EBITDA grew by 52%, PAT by about 107%, except for TBSS and which is Startup Business Solutions for a small part of the quarter, and for the integration of Manipal Integrated Services. The rest of it has all been organic growth. Our single largest block of growth has been our people and services business. On a 9-month basis, we tend to look at performance on a longer-term basis at Quess. We've grown by almost 17%, and more importantly, our EBITDA has grown by about 25% in our P&S business. Our margins have also expanded from 4.6 to 4.8%. IFM also similarly has grown by about 119%, mainly through the addition of the MIS business. This makes us the largest IFM player today in India. So in two of our businesses, staffing and in facilities management, we are clearly market leaders.
All right, Mr. Isaac, congratulations first. A pretty steady set of numbers. What I want to understand is you've made some acquisitions. How many of those acquisitions are already reflected in these numbers, and how many of them will start reflecting in the coming quarters?
All of our acquisitions have been reflected except for Terrier. Terrier will start coming in from the next quarter, and we just announced an acquisition in this quarter, that of Greenpeace Landscapes. The closing is expected to happen in the next 30 to 45 days, so we expect to report that too in the next quarter.
Help your revenue numbers going ahead. If you could give us a sense about that, what can it add in terms of revenues?
Greenpeace is actually a market-leading player in the landscaping space. We think that this investment will add a much-needed institutional approach to growing the landscaping segment in India. The company does between 30 and 40, about 40 crores of revenues and about 4.5 to 5 crores of EBITDA. So it's both margin and EPS accretive to us. Founded by Sunil D'Souza, a former management graduate from IIM, terrific entrepreneur. We're very happy to have met him and to have done this acquisition. We have a good management team, and we expect this to be a platform on which we can build out a large landscaping business in India.
That's lovely, sir. Large landscape business in India is something that we need for sure. Finally, you are always on the prowl for acquisitions. What is your next strategy as far as acquisitions are concerned? Which sector are you aiming at?
It's a question that I keep getting asked quite often. The 20th one we've done. We are reviewing a few right now, but I think we will add more of the customer lifecycle space, where we like to extend on the platform that we're building out with the Tata acquisition. We would also like to have a more digital play in the employment and workforce management space. So these are two areas where I think we'll continue to look for investments.
Okay, all right. Thanks so much, Mr. Isaac, for stopping by and in fact giving us all those details. All the best for the remaining of this fiscal as well as FY19, and importantly, in terms of those acquisitions as well, we'll be waiting to hear more from you. Well, on that note, I think we can slip into a short break. You come back, we'll try to get chatting with the management of Orient Green Power.